Confused about how much or what you should be eating? Let's clear up some big myths about nutrition. Sometimes there's a lot of confusing information about food and dieting, so let's set the record straight with these 3 common myths. Myth number 1, you need to be in a deficit to lose weight. The truth here is that it totally depends. This is a very oversimplified statement. Conceptually, yes, being in a caloric deficit could help you shed a few pounds, but we must also consider other factors like energy expenditure. Are you increasing workout volume but decreasing calories at the same time? This might actually create more inflammation and make it more difficult to lose weight or reduce body fat mass. Myth number 2, you have to eat 5 meals a day to keep your metabolism working. Again, it's not that simple, and everyone's metabolism will function a little bit differently. We have to remember that the amount of times we decide to sit down and have a meal is dependent on a number of factors. How active are we throughout the day? Do we have blood sugar regulation issues we need to worry about? Are we trying to pack on muscle or lose body fat? The quality of food, quantity within each meal, and the purpose behind increased load on the digestive system are all questions we would want answers to before deciding if 5 meals a day was appropriate. Myth number 3, you must cut out carbs to lose fat. I think this is wrong. Carbohydrates are an essential part of a balanced nutrition plan, even for those looking to lose body fat mass. The idea here is to really hone in on 2 factors. The first is that you want to adjust carbs to match the overall activity level and the goals of that individual. And number 2, the quality of those carbohydrates that individual is consuming. Carbohydrates are an essential part of brain function, since the brain relies heavily on glucose for energy and operation. If the brain isn't getting the glucose that it needs, it will look towards other things like protein for its fuel, which is less efficient and could lead to an impaired brain function and an inability to lose the weight you want and to keep blood sugars under control. So truthfully, these aren't really myths. They're more misleading statements that don't have enough context applied. But the point remains that you can make better choices about what you're doing for nutrition and focus on what really works to stay happy and healthy. So 1, eat real foods. 2, don't consume more than your energy needs. And number 3, stay committed to your goals. So keep these tips in mind next time you hear something about food and dieting. It's all about balance, not extremes. That's it for now. Subscribe, comment, like, and follow me for more.